This is the final step of the AEV lift kit for the diesel Gladiator. And this is with the blue HD springs from AEV. So these are the heavy duty springs that allow 400 to 600 pounds of more weight. And then you have your Blisting 5100 shocks that are tuned by AEV. They are longer than the replacement Fox shocks that I had on the Rubicon trim on this car. And it does have protectors on it. This right here is the spacer block for the bump stop. It does have a bracket for the sway bar. So it does come with sway bar links. It did come with the bracket. It came with the bracket and the bump stop and the springs. I opted it with the heavy duty springs and obviously the rear shocks. So factory sway bar link normally bolts into there, and I'll put a picture up there, but it started cracking on the bottom. So I'm hoping this reinforcement on here will prevent it from cracking because it's technically more meat on there. This is the Hellwig rear sway bar. So this sway bar is actually a heavier duty one that I bought separate from Hellwig, and I ran this before on my factory suspension. This is the adapter plate, so you can get more flex out of the track bar right there. And same with this side. These brake lines are about as tight as you want them to be at full flex. This is full flex right here. We still have to tighten up everything once we get it on the ground and everything neutralized, but it's definitely gonna be a lot more flex on this because this is full droop. This right here isn't touching. So this is full droop right here, which is way more than what I originally had. So I gotta do the front still. So these shocks are the Rubicon ones, and these are the upgraded ones that fall under the service bulletin that correct the harsh ride. They are heavy duty, and they come with new bump stops or bump stop extenders, and they are heavy duty. All this dust, dirt salon here from my last trip to North Carolina. I do have the AEV performance steering dampener. I have an install video already out on that. So the only thing kind of weird on the back is you had to enlarge the two holes. You just had to drill them out a little bit more. And as you can see, I have undercoating spray on it because I sealed the drill marks that I did. Following the instructions, step number 15 has you torque these two bolts for this U-bolt. It has you torque that to 43. That's way too much. 25, more than enough. I did it to 43 and it snapped. So I went to the hardware store. It's just a regular 3-inch exhaust clamp. Went to the hardware store, metal one now that's on here, and I torqued it to 25. I'm not totally flexing that out again. And same with this. The instructions are wrong on that. They said that they want you to reuse this bolt and this hardware down here with this bolt, but that bolt right there does not thread onto this. So you have to do it this way. That's it. So I'm gonna put the wheels back on, lower it down, put it on the alignment machine, spec it all down to torque. So this is with the AEV lift kit installed, with the heavy duty blue springs. Over the factory Rubicon suspension, I gained 2 inches in the front, 2 inches in the back. I did have the TerraFlex leveling kit in the front, the spacers. I took those out per Eric at Asheville Vehicle Outfitters, and my other friend who works at 4 Wheel Parts said take it out. So I took those out, and the rear is about 1.5 inches taller than the front. So I don't have that squat going on. I have more room to put more weight in the back if needed, if I ever go with the rear bumper. So I did gain 2 inches over the factory Rubicon suspension. I still have to put the brackets to the front and retorque everything, but I gotta bring it over to the alignment rack first. But overall, it's not squatty. Hey guys, as of this video, I've done a couple trips with the AEV suspension installed, and man, I wish I had this done before we went to Moab. As you can see, the vehicle coming up here, I have tremendous amount of wheel travel now. This thing flexes out a lot more than the factory Rubicon suspension, and it is a lot more stiff than the factory Rubicon suspension without being too stiff like a race car or something. I would compare it to the old man Emu suspension I had in my Tundra, where it went from obnoxiously soft to more sport-like, and it can handle that weight. I don't have that uncomfortable side-to-side sway. Obviously I have the Hellwig rear suspension installed, rear sway bar, but this suspension is awesome. I definitely recommend it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the video. Check out my other videos and other modifications on the Jeep Gladiator, and we'll see you on the next one.